Scientology protection. Nice. You went through the building. You survived a build. Oh, damn. Yeah, well.
It's a free personality test to get to this movie thing, and then
the movie about Dianetics, where they can sell you a Dianetics book for $85 after you watch it.
The guy was pissed. Oh my god! Like he went from being nice to being like, okay, get out.
Yeah, I've seen ones where they're like, so they have one statistic is like, how many people did you bring in? Okay, another statistic is how many people, how much money did you sell them for? And the other statistic is how many people gave you something. So I've seen videos where they are begging people for $1 because then they could put it on the statistic of they paid me something, right? So every Thursday, like Thursday morning or Thursday afternoon, they have to present their statistics for the last week. Take a few, thank you. They have to present their statistics for the last week. And so they need to say, how many people did you... And every job in Scientology has a statistic, right? So if it could be how many people did you bring off the streets, or how many books did you sell, or, you know, how many underlings did you slap, or whatever the hell, you know, but they got a number for everything. And the thing is, in Scientology, what they claim is if you're doing it all correctly, every week you'll go higher. And so if you're not going higher, it means you have to have some evil thoughts. So then they start like, what are your withholds? What are your... And then they can put you on the cans and whatever and start doing a security check, because any decrease in your numbers is a proof that either there's something wrong with you, or there's something, or you're connected to somebody evil.
Like your family that doesn't support the same shit as you.
Like, do you know anybody that said anything bad about Scientology recently? Stuff like that. So, you know, because they think if you don't have anybody bad around you, you would only go up every week. But like, as if any sales job goes up every week forever. Like, I mean, like, you could be selling, you know, those things that are really hot that you don't even have to sell, like back in the 60s when the Mustang came out. You know, like, all you had to do was just write people up an order and, like, sell them the Mustang. Like, you didn't have to convince them of anything, right? But even then, it wasn't, like, going to go up every week, every week. You know, it can't, that's not possible. So then they torture you when just, like, some normal thing happens. And they're like, it's all you know. It's so messed up. It's so evil. It's so bad. Like, what's that? Yeah, I mean, that's the thing. They drive you crazy. And then they say it's your fault. Did you see that thing about the billboard over there? See where there's like a blank, torn up, that shitty billboard over there? Okay, they put up a thing where they were saying, it was a billboard about leaving Scientology, and it had a phone number to call and everything. It lasted 2 days before Scientology blasted, what are they called? Clear Channel or something. I think it's Clear Channel. Yeah, Clear Channel, it says on top of it. Damn, I guess my eyes are pretty good for being old. But yeah, they bombarded Clear Channel with complaints and probably threatening to sue them or whatever, and they took it down. And before that, Scientology put up a big one of those lift things, and you know, like for buildings and stuff.
Yeah.
They put the lift thing in front of it so that people from this building couldn't see that sign, because it told you how to get out of the Sea Org and what number to call to escape. It's crazy, right?
As they should. They might need that.
So they intimidated Clear Channel. And like I always say on here, people, you know, my Clear Channel is one of the most evil companies. They're the ones that would go in, buy all the radio stations in a town. So then if you called like to be like, hey, there's an emergency, and you call the thing, it would like send your phone call to like New York or something. Like you're in Kentucky, like I'm trying to call my local radio station, you know, like there's a fire coming this way, you know, and people would end up getting like some Clear Channel thing, you know, like, because there's nobody at the radio station anymore.
Yeah.
They just automated them all from one place. So these people are brutal, but Scientology scared them.
Yes, they're disgusting. They're disgusting. If I didn't have such cute clothes on right now, I would
Oh my God. Happy Easter. All right, nice meeting you. Have fun.
The Christian music, that's how bad this is.
It's all coming out. It's so ugly.
Scientology is a cult.
But it
No,
has
they're not here for their baby men. They'll not any of these walls. They call your
I
money.
appreciate everything you're doing out there, Audra. Thank you. Back up, I gotta catch my train.
You gotta go there? Okay.
That's your sorry.
Where's it?
MD Media 18. New Pasadena location. Open that one there.
I've been there once.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's pretty dead, but
Really, at night time, there's more activity.
but there's a benefit, I always say, to filming the places that are dead too.
Oh, yes.
You know, got to document that just as much as anything else. You know.
And I love helping the homeless, so when I'm out, I always have snacks.
Oh
Pass out to the
wow.
homeless, sit and talk with them for a while.
Pretty easy to do more for them than Scientology ever has. Yeah,
Exactly.
that's
So
cool.
that's the big thing I like to focus on this month.
That's cool, man. Maybe see you out in Pasadena sometime. I like to go to weird orgs around, you know, like
Yep, I want to check out Emmett. I think that's hard to get.
you can't do,
Close to it at all.
it's just like all you can do is walk down this kind of road.
So it's empty. It's like a desert.
Yeah, and then it's just like a compound with
There's
the,
nothing. It's not worth it.
most people say there's no point even going there. You can't,
What about the Palm Desert one?
I don't know about
Heard
what
someone say
Palm
there's a
Desert
Palm
is.
Mission or something out there?
Okay, maybe.
We'll have to look into
Yeah.
that.
I mean, I did a road trip a month ago or whatever where I did Fresno and San Francisco, inaugurated the protests in San Francisco, and then with, oh my God, now I can't
I'm gonna be late.
remember.
I gotta catch my train.
Okay,
I
man.
want to catch you up. I'll keep
Okay,
in
we'll
touch.
talk
Have a
later.
good day.
All right.
He gets out. And then he gets to say, well, you know, hey, you know, this and that. With me and every other thing.
People love each other can do that. You know, can't hug disconnected family members can't hug.
Absolutely not.
Maybe she went home.
Miss Mindy, I'll see you.
Not in a moment, but
She hasn't been around for like a half an hour, so I'm a little bored.
yeah.
Maybe some
It wasn't that long ago that I saw her, but it could be a half hour. You never know.
He sent me the permit pic. I'm live, so I can't see anything.
They want your kids, they want your money. They want your kids, they want your money, they want they're working at that.
Winding down on the festivities, and luckily the LAPD is cooperating in giving us a very militarized version of Easter. Here is the look of the cult of Scientology. This is what it looks like. Very religious, very spiritual, having police officers out there doing their
They want you to disconnect from your family so you don't have to spend money on
and the PR wins continue for Scientology. Thanks, Kevin.
Scientology is a cult. They want your kids, they want your money, and a lot of them.
A full day of fun and games at the cult of Scientology. Very exciting to be a part of it.
Scientology hires private investigators who hire
I don't know. I want to give it up.
It's not you who aren't getting the games, and it's not
And the neighbors approve. Hello again. Hey, Keith. Yeah, we're kind of winding down probably. supposedly their permit is about over. But whether the cops will go along with that timetable or not, we'll see about that.
I'm not going to argue with anybody. I'm just going to let my thoughts out there, which will be cathartic as hell. Hopefully someone understands. That's it. And I'm really here to
Outta here.
BOA and everyone else.
Great seeing you.
Busting their ass. You know, well, everyone busted their ass, and they were never
It's a cult. I love this, but not the way Scientology does.
Oh my god.
If you're stuck in this life, they never take the kid down to outline how much weight. Your credit score will never be the same.
Yeah, this is probably about the longest day.
And I love this guy, David Mismanige.
You have excellent taste, my dear.
I will see you when you're in Ventura.
See you in Ventura, man. Yeah. So, the legendary Diane from Ventura, the legendary Mindy. We have many legends out here. All the legends of the movement. Tori, Laura FM, Streets. I mean, it goes on and on. Chichicana. Mega legend in my life. And the LAPD. The LAPD. Always legendary figures in the cult of Scientology.
Scientology is a cult. They want to pretend like you're celebrating Easter, but they just want you in there to get your money. They want you to become members so they can bleed you dry. Use the money to go to AMPM and get a pack of smokes or a soda. Yeah.
So now I have a couple fun people who've agreed to interviews, including Tori, and that is ultra exciting. I definitely will be in touch with Tori for an interview. Hopefully we can go deep. She likes to talk and she has a lot to say, so I look forward to interviewing her for sure. Now we have Tao, and I don't know her name, the woman talking to him, but not even sure if I've seen her around. But anyway, the Advanced Organization of Los Angeles requiring a line of cops to keep protesters away. And I was talking to Tori earlier, and she was saying how she's kind of not into certain forms of this protesting, but she's also like, let the kids play, let the kids do what the kids do kind of thing. But she was expressing a little doubt, and I'll let her speak for herself, hopefully, in our interview. But so Tori was expressing a little doubt about, this kind of protest. And I said, well, the thing is, I think her issue was more with, most of these people coming here aren't Scientologists. And so Tori was thinking, like, what's the point of interbulating the non-Scientologists? And what I said to Tori was that, well, there's a lot of people out there that will show up for some free Easter egg hunt, you know. There are a lot of people like that. But when they come here, they might not know anything about this whole Scientology saga. And so they come out here. Gee, Chicana, how the hell do you have an ability to get on and make comments while you're over there talking? Okay, cool, good for you. Multitask away, girl. But anyway, or is that somebody on your account? Is that Mr. M on there? But anyway, a lot of these people are not aware of this protest. And so they come to an event like this and they see all this going on, and then they go home and they start looking it up and they start asking people. They're like, man, I went to this Scientology thing for an Easter egg hunt, and there's all these people out there with signs and they're protesting, and you know, how many people that showed up today just thinking they're coming for an Easter egg hunt end up getting really informed beyond what they ever imagined about the cult of Scientology? That has to be a really good thing, don't you think, people? There are a lot of people that are finding out. Plus, all these people that are driving by now that are saying, what's going on over there at Scientology, right? A lot of those people are finding out some information as well. And so events like this that Scientology think is making them look good, giving them some good PR, it's actually doing the opposite. There's not that many people in the world that find out about Scientology protesters and end up siding with the cult. That doesn't really happen very much. What happens is they're like, see, you can tell by the passersby. Nobody's really getting mad that's driving by, but we get a lot of honks of support. And the thing is, most people, either they don't really know anything about it, and they're just kind of like, oh, you know, leave them alone, let them practice their religion, whatever. But that just opens up a conversation of, is it a religion? And, well, you know, let's go deeper on this one. So, you know, there are a lot of issues that get brought up because of a day like this. And it's a really good teachable moment for everybody. So anyway, I just wanted to do a final little thing before I sign off for the day and go about my productivity in other ways. But thank you guys for coming on here for such a short time, giving me a bunch of likes. Very appreciated. How's it going?
What am I doing right here?
What am I doing?
Yeah, I'm just curious.
Just filming.
Yeah.
Just filming all the festivities around the cult. Are you a Scientologist?
No, I don't go by that.
No. Good. Because they'll take all your money and spit you out when you're 85. You know what they like to do is get people's credit cards, charge them all up.
Yeah.
Because they have people down at the credit card companies.
Yeah.
So you're like, you got shitty credit, you got all this debt, whatever.
Yeah.
They'll be like, oh, you need to take this class for $5,000.
Oh, shoot.
Right?
So they rip me.
And then people say, well, I don't have 5,000. Well, credit. They'll be like, I don't have any credit. Oh, thank you. And then what they'll do is they'll be like, no problem. I'll call my buddy down at Visa.
Yeah.
We'll get you a higher credit limit.
Oh,
So guess what they do? They get you $5,000 higher credit limit, and you give that $5,000 to Scientology right away.
Oh. So
Okay.
they rip people.
And so then what happens is they had this whole thing called the Chase Wave, where it was a big scandal, and a lot of companies wouldn't even take credit cards from Scientology anymore because all these people are going bankrupt. But then they also have people, they sign a billion-year contract. A billion-year contract.
That's a lot of money.
That's, no, a billion years.
Well, a billion years.
That means when you reincarnate and you come back, you got to report to Scientology
Oh, that's some bullshit.
and go back to work, right?
Yeah.
They pay you $47 a week.
Damn.
You get no salary. They consider you a religious volunteer. But then when you get old,
Yeah.
same thing, they get credit cards for you. Right?
Yeah.
And then they pay themselves out of those credit cards.
Yeah.
You get nothing.
Oh,
You don't even get to go shopping with those cards. You don't even probably ever hold the card in your hand because they hold it for you.
Yeah.
And they just cha-ching, cha-ching, they just sign you up for Scientology. And then when you die,
Still running this.
well, you know, they might not tell the credit card companies you died right away, but
Yeah.
you know, and then they just, who are they going to collect from? You're dead,
Yeah.
right?
Yeah.
So then they try to do this kind of stuff to look normal,
Yeah.
and we're not letting them look normal. Because everybody comes with their kids to go collect Easter eggs, and they're like, what were all those people? What were they complaining? And
Yeah.
people start Googling, finding shit out.
Shoot, thanks for letting me know, man. I was just curious. I'm like, you know, I'm quiet right here. White people out here. So they going,
Just look up Scientology protest on YouTube.
Yeah.
Every one of these people here with cameras, we all have channels. And we all like go out to all the Scientology things, and they go crazy
Yeah.
because they're like a mind control cult. So they can't have anybody talking about them. See this? Let me show you something. You got 2 seconds? Okay, this is the hotel where they stay at, right?
Yeah.
Okay, that's the door they need to go into.
Okay.
Okay, see over there where there's a break between the building, there's a parking lot over there?
Yeah.
They won't let them walk from there to there.
Yeah.
What they do is they make them go back in that parking lot, go behind a curtain, get into a van on the opposite side so you can't see them.
Yeah.
The van's all blacked out, and then they drive them into that garage. Okay, then they close the door and they go from the garage into the hotel, so they don't have to listen to anything against Scientology. They don't trust them to walk from there to where. I did it. I counted it out. It was 65 steps. They don't trust them for 65 steps. Like I can see if somebody can't
doing
walk
that.
or whatever, right?
Yeah.
They don't know. They make them drive, and they got these vans going back and forth between that parking lot and that garage all day long. Like every 5 minutes, there's a van. Just because, before that, everybody would just walk across. They don't let people cross this street here.
How many views you got?
Oh, not many now. It's only 12 people watching right now.
Yeah.
Because everybody here has people watching. I just started this one. But
You say you know me?
I know you.
Yeah, I'm a star boy. Yeah.
no way.
Where?
When you call I sent you the picture when you were at the road. You know who I am. I just, we just on the camera.
Okay, I got you. Well, yeah, y'all do your thing, man. You know,
All right, man. Spread the word. Take it easy. Well, I thought I was going to check out right now, but then we had to do a little bit of public education. Good night, Keith. I look forward to it also, Keith. See you soon. All right, everybody, I'm getting out, over and out. Bye-bye. Thanks for everybody for being here. Later.